Alright, so this I didn't have in the video. This is a trick I do with Q-tips, fingernails, to get stuff masked off really nice and get super clean mask lines. Push it in. I used to work for a vinyl sign company, so we did everything like this, ab tape and all that sort of stuff. It's a great trick also for modeling, for those guys that are into model building. Lost art. Okay, maybe not. But then this here in the razor, gingerly, yes, I said ginger. As you see, I'm using the mold line as my guide, and I'm not really putting any pressure on it. I'm just following it, like I said, gingerly. And then we're going to carefully lift it up. See that? It's starting to lift up here. So push that guy back down. And it looks like I might need one more pass. So I'm going to do one more pass on this. Very slowly. I'm not putting any pressure on it at all. I'm really just super lightly dragging a new clean razor. Another thing is, as you can tell when you're cutting, because you can hear it, you'll feel it drag. It's like fibers. It's the best way I can describe it. Ta-da! So now that's perfectly masked. We have a little bit of a deformation here, so we'll push that down again. Awesome. I guess I could, if I really wanted to be super perfect and make sure I don't have any reflective surfaces, but you know, it's not like I'm doing anything goofy. No Spec Ops, no Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell here. If you look at these two lines, you got this line here and here. I could cut now inside here. And you want to know what? Why not? Okay, so let's do that. You know what? Why not? Put this, now I'm going to put this at an angle. Bring it in there. Push this in, bring this in at an angle. I don't really need to do this. It's not that badass, and honestly, if someone sees this in an airsoft game or a paintball game, and they say, dude, I saw you because I saw the clear line from your masking, because you didn't mask off whatever, and I saw the reflective surface, I deserve to be shot. That means I'm just standing there completely unaware of everything going on around me, and I deserve to be shot in an airsoft or paintball game. Because in both of those games, which are shooting sports, if you want to call it, or shooting hobbies, I will say tournament side paintball definitely a sport. MagFed, you could say, I guess, you know, we'll say sport for right now. I'm not gonna get into the big debate. All right, cut that there. Take the end of your razor carefully. You can push down like that to get it to go. So it's gonna make me go for tweezers. Where are my tweezers? Here are my tweezers. Alright, so now I have just that window. Looks like I might have gone in a little too far here, but that's not perfect. Alright, so there's that. Now the next one, because we have the gasket that sits in here, I don't want anything on that gasket. I don't want any paint, so this is what I'm going to do with this. Put that there. And give myself, here, I'm going to go this way actually, give myself some okay room there. Push this on top. Now I'm going to take this and push that on the inside. Okay? You can see this. I'm going to use this to fill the gap on the other side. Okay? I basically don't want this to come apart. Pushing down here so I can see the lines, right? I'm going to push this down with the Q-tip here because there is going to be a black cover over this. This cover is going to fit over. I can actually put that on like so, twist that around, see if that'll give me, oh yeah, that helps a lot. Alright, good. Come back again with the Q-tip, push everything down as tight as you can. Like I said, the better the tape, the better everything's going to come out. Put that guy on there, pushed it down. I'm going to twist it a little bit. I really want to get a good demarcation line. Alright, now here's the thing. I'm coming here, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to come back this way carefully because of the angle of the tape. I don't want to lift the tape. See how this part, this is the higher part, I come across it so it drops down instead of possibly dragging it and lifting it up. Okay, come around here to here. I'm going to do this part again from here. Slowly, then I'm going to come back here. Right now, I'm listening and I'm feeling, and I don't feel like I'm cutting any tape. I'm also not pressing down hard at all. I'm not kidding, there's like no pressure at all. I'm just dragging it around and letting the razor do it. Back to here, one more time. Alright, so if I want to, now I can push this there, use that to help keep it down. Okay, that piece is off. So that helps. Take that, push that down and turn it both ways. Alright, look at that. Now actually, in theory, what I could do is I could find the holes if I wanted to. If we're going to get into camouflage, I could kind of line up these holes here, set them up, look at where they are. You can actually see them here. I can put this here and I could actually screw this down. So I'm going to line these holes up, right? Look at this stuff here, line these up. I could take a screw here. I could, but I don't want to mess with this. So I'm going to take this off. This I know this is machined really well. And if you look at the lens is polished. So I'm going to not do that. What I was thinking was I could put this on here, line the screws up like so, and then I could screw this down to guarantee no paint spray underneath. Alright? But I think it's better for me to not run the risk of getting any paint on this edge here. So I'm not going to do that. So there's that. Now I have this annoying piece here. This is the last bit. Judging from the looks of it, I don't have to worry about anything below this line because I have that gasket there, and then I have the button. So I should, in theory, be able to just put a square piece over the button. And then if I do that and everything turns out okay afterwards and we do our test, then you can say, Mike, you didn't have to actually remove the buttons and the C-clips. You went overboard. And then I'll be like, okay, cool. Got it. I went overboard. Not a biggie. But better to go overboard than under. Ha ha! By the way, there's another movie coming out, Overboard. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not as far as ramblings go. So let's see. Let's put that there. Alright, so that's that. Okay. What I probably will do later, in all honesty, is I will come back to clean that up. I mean, the silver buttons are what they are. I could come back with these edges and, well, let's take this Q-tip and finish the last part. Get all the cotton out of this. Stuff it in here. For these edges, or this edge for this one in particular, I could come back with a Sharpie. Push the button down and color it in with a Sharpie if I wanted it to be black. So yeah. But come on, don't give me a hard time. Cool, take that, put that on there. I think that one's suffering from sweaty hand syndrome. We're having just a tiny bit of some issues here. That's sticking really well. All right, we're stuffed in there good. Yeah, we're stuffed in there pretty good. All right. Cool. And then trim that. Oh, my razor's getting dull. Hopefully you guys have been able to see some of this. Truth be told, again, I worry more about what I'm doing than where the camera is. Because if I get a good video out of it, that's secondary to actually getting something good. So I know it sucks. Because it kind of defeats the purpose of making a video. But I try. Nobody perfect. Unless you're, I don't know, I can't think of anybody perfect. Any person. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. Should have just done it with the scissors. That, and truth be told, with the razor being dull, it does not help. All right. So, I want to round this one off just a little. Like I said, this one's recessed more, so I'm not really going to mess with it too much. And what I mean by recessed is the C-clip's going to be really hard to get to take off. So this one's just going to have to stay like so. I can clean this up with a Sharpie. All right. So now I'm going to go paint this, and then when you guys come back, you will see it all painted. Later.